Back up. Whoa.
Everyone knows somebody who should watch Kitchen Independence with David Doc Robertson, Saturday mornings at 10:30 on KPSE My TV.
It's burger time. Hi, welcome back to Kitchen Independence. You know what? Sometimes I feel like a burger, when I'm sitting at home and I don't feel like going out to a fast food place, and I know that I can make one just as good here at home. So that's what I'm going to do. Alright, so I'm going to start off with the condiments. I have, I'm going to have some lettuce here. I have a tomato. I like tomatoes on a burger. And onions too. Okay. And the reason why I'm going to start off with this is because it came out of the refrigerator and it's cold. And you don't want to put cold things on your burger because nobody likes a cold burger. Alright? So, let me get my pan. And I'm just going to take my time here. I don't know if you can see these. Yeah, you can see that. Okay, there you go. Now, let's see, here we go. Grab my fork here. I think I will start with the onion. Okay. Alrighty. Let's move this out of the way or just put it down here. And I'm going to put the onion, after I dice it, onto a paper towel. Okay? A lot of times, my mom would promise to take us to a certain fast food restaurant, and then she would do that, make the promise in order to get us to go out and run errands with her. But then when we got home, she would say, "Oh, I forgot." And then she would make us a dried out, overcooked burger on regular bread. Now I'm going to use the regular bread today because I don't have a bun, but see, buns are just a conspiracy to get you to spend more money. Right. Okay. Okay, when you're doing this, it's important to realize your limitations. You're not going to just chop through this and get through it real fast. So you have to be patient. I know I've said that quite a few times, but if you've gone through some of the things that I have, then you will know that I'm telling the truth. Now I like to dice my onions for the burger. When you go to a burger joint, sometimes they put on big rings, but I think with dicing you have a little bit more control over how much onion flavor you get. Alright, this is quite a bit. Of course, I'm not going to use all of these. I think that would be a bit much. Okay. Get these right over here. Okay, now the tomatoes. So I got that little part started right there. Now I can turn the rest of this tomato. Here we go. Now I get that part flat and get some cuts going. Alright, that should do it. Alright, so I'm going to add a little bit of salt to the tomato. Okay. Alright. Because I'm not going to use all of the tomatoes for the burger. And while I'm cooking, sometimes what I do is just make a little snack. of the tomatoes. And I'm going to put this right here on this paper towel. And the reason why I do that is so that the paper can absorb a lot of the moisture in the tomato. And it won't be all soggy when I put it on the burger. There we go. This last one, during the break, I'm gonna take a good snack, and as soon as we get back, we'll get over and I'll show you how to put the burger in. Welcome back. All right, so I have the condiments ready. The tomatoes are over here draining on the paper towel along with the onions. I have the relish and salad going, and I'm going to put just a little bit of butter right here in this frying pan, because I'm going to toast the bread since I don't have a regular bun. So I put just about a tablespoon of butter right here in the frying pan. Okay. I'm going to get this up here. So I'm going to put this on a low fire, very low. Okay. And now I'm going to start with the burger. Okay, let me move over here. Can you still see me? Yeah, you can. All right. Now remember, this is a real simulation of me in the studio, which is real. You didn't see that. Okay. And I have the butter melting over here for the bread, because I'm going to toast it. Now I don't want to just put it in the toaster. I could have done that. But I want to add just a little bit of flavor to the bread. Okay? So I'm going to make sure that I get the butter spread out all over. I'm not going to put the bread in right now because I don't want to have to keep an eye on it, because things can go really fast and I don't want the butter to burn, so I'm going to just turn that off. Okay, so since I took the burger out of the freezer, what I'm going to do is add a little bit of olive oil before I season. And what this does, what the olive oil does, is it makes sure that the seasonings stick to the meat. So just a few drops. Okay, that should do it. You just move this around. Spread it around on the burger. I saw one of my cooking heroes do this, and I mention him a lot. Bobby Flay on that other network. Okay. And of course, a little salt, a little seasoning salt. Turn this around. Now you don't want to over season your meat. Just a little bit. Okay, that should do it. And now for the other side. Okay, here we go. Just a few drops. Okay. Move this around. Not too much. Uh-oh. There we go. Very little seasoning, because you don't want anything to overwhelm the burger. All right. That should do it. Put this in here. You may notice it once again that I have foil in the little skillet that I'm going to use. This is a burger size skillet. Now you may wonder, how come I don't put aluminum foil in the other frying pan? Well, it's simple. This frying pan doesn't have the ridges that the skillet does, so there's nothing really to make it hold on there. And when I'm using that frying pan, I'm usually stirring stuff around a lot, and it would just rip and it wouldn't make any difference. Okay, so I'm going to put that in there, and I'm going to start that on a medium-low fire. I'm going to keep a close eye on that because I don't want it to overcook. Okay, so I have the burger in. Let's spread this butter around one more time just to make sure that we get it, that the bread is evenly buttered. Okay, now we set this down. You may notice that I use tools a lot to do things, and that just makes it a lot easier. You know, I pick up bread with it, pick up a lot of things with my fork. There we go. And we got that in there. Okay, now we got that going. And while that is toasting and this burger is starting to sizzle, I do want to give a shout out to you veterans. I want to thank you for your service to our country and to all the things that you do for us, the way that you protect us and keep us strong. And I sure hope that you feel appreciated, okay? All right. I also want to give a shout out to all of the physical and occupational therapists that help the veterans and help other people who need your help. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a break, and this is going to cook during the break, and by the time we get back, we'll be ready to put it all together. So stick with us, you know, hang around, and when we get back, it'll be time for that burger. Get the story behind the wheelchair. Experience the trauma of shattered dreams and a poetic boxing match that ended faster than a flash of lightning. I Tried to Box with God, the memoirs of David Doc Robertson. Get yours today on Amazon.com. Welcome back. All right, so now we're about ready. I got a piece of aluminum foil because this burger is going to be a little bit sloppy, and I need something to hold it down. So that's what I'm going to wrap the burger up in. Okay, and I'm going to check the bread. Let you take a look under. Yeah, see, that looks nice. So I'm going to just leave that there for a second. And I turn the burger over, and now I'm going to put the cheese on top of here. Okay. Just let the cheese melt right onto the burger, and I hope I can do this correctly. All right. And I did it. Okay. All right. So now, just get rid of this. Now that's cooking on low, so that I will have time to do what I normally do. And this takes a while. Now, if I had help, I would cook the burger about 2 minutes, 2 to 2.5 minutes on each side, and then have somebody else take it off really quick. But because, you know, I can't work as fast as somebody else, then I'm going to put it on low and take my time. Okay, there we go. Now, you may wonder what condiments I'm going to use on here. Just simple. I'm just going to use simple things that we have it here in the studio, or that you might have at home. mustard, and ketchup. Okay? So, I like these little squeeze bottles. Let's shake it up just a little bit. You don't like all that watery juice to come out. Okay. Okay. Set that over there. I like to just spread this around. Now, when you toast the bread, and there's another reason why I'm doing this with my fingers. I like condiments. Well, that's okay. And now for the ketchup. And since I don't want this burger to get away from me, what I'm going to do is just turn that off right there. And I will get back to it in just a minute. You cook your burger according to your taste. I like mine medium rare. Other people like them done. Okay? So here we go with the ketchup. Alright. Okay. Spread this around. Now, just think, if you don't like to put things on your burger, you know, like onions and tomatoes, this would be good right, just right now. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Now, I'm gonna just put a few onions on here. I think I'm gonna turn sideways just to make sure that I get a good grip on these things. And I'm trying not to break the stove as I turn. Okay? Tomato can get on there too. It's no big deal. Because it's all going to the same place. Ultimately, inside my stomach. Alright. Let's grab this piece too. Put that right there. Okay, and now for the salad. I'm gonna grab this salad. Some of this spinach came right out of the backyard. Okay. I use a lot of different greens in the salad here, different lettuces, and spinach is one of them. Last but not least, relish. Now, relish, a lot of people say, oh, relish is just for hot dogs. But I like it on a burger too. It gives it sort of an extra tangy, sweet flavor. Don't want to put too much. Spread that all around. And now we're ready for the main ingredient. Okay, here we go. I'm going to use my spatula. We're just about done. Okay, here we go. Let's see if this comes out. Right on top. You can see it's still nice and hot. Now just think, if I had waited to take all of the things out of the refrigerator, this hot burger would be turning cold right now. And you see that this bread is nice and toasted. Wow, that's looking really good. Let's move these out of the way. Okay, so we fold this up nice and neat. We want to try to keep this thing together. This is a fat burger. I'm going to squish it down as much as I can. stick this out a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna come up. Can you see that? Okay. Roll that up like that. Push it down. Fold the edges on both sides. Okay. Let's stand it up. Sometimes the hardest part is the anticipation. Okay. We're gonna give this a try. Now one time, thinking of burgers while I'm picking this up, this makes me think about you burger places out that put your burgers in boxes. Those are really kind of difficult for people like me to pick up out of the box, and then the burger comes all apart. So get rid of the boxes and just wrap them up in paper. Okay? All right, let me get my fingers around here. There we go. Now we're going to give this a try. All right. Right in the middle. Wow. Wow. That's a good burger. Really good. Can you see that? Wow. Yeah. That's what can happen when you're just sitting at home and you want a burger. Just look in your refrigerator and see what you have, and you can make something even tastier than what they have out in the restaurants. I want to thank you guys for watching this one, this burger time, right here on Kitchen Independence. I'm still David Doc Robertson. Until next time, see you later.
Get the story behind the wheelchair. Experience the trauma of shattered dreams and a poetic boxing match that ended faster than a flash of lightning. I Tried to Box with God, the memoir of David Doc Robertson. Get yours today on Amazon.com.